My name is Ricky and I was born in Madrid in Spain. I've heard about it a few times ago in the past, but never really even pay attention to it. I knew I heard about it, but I never really considered it. And it was in Mesunte, like meeting also Stefan and other friends and hearing some stories of it, that kind of brought a bit of interest and sort of calling an intuition around it. And then I felt there was also a moment in my life that needed a change, needed a movement, needed a shift of energy. And it felt very, very aligned to do it. And actually, in fact, it brought, or maybe among other things that happened, there was a shift of energy around the time I did the palm leaf and after. So it felt very aligned to connect with this tradition of the rishis and have the reading. I felt good with them. I really felt an intimate space with them and really felt a connection and liked them. Especially I also watched the video again later, and wow, there was a lot of love for them in a way, you know. It felt something very sacred, very special around them. Especially also the translator, which is the one that interacts more with you, you know, and explain a little bit more the things, and you have at some point sort of a conversation about your prediction and about the remedies. So there's more direct interaction with him than with the reader. Is not really such a direct interaction, but still there is also a very beautiful interaction. Yeah. The moment that the palm leaf was found, it's interesting because I also felt a shift. And then they asked the question, and it's like, and I also felt like there was a recognition that, okay, this is it. They found something that it's predicting about my life. You know? So there was something made click when it happened. So it brought mostly a sense of trust and confirmation, especially receiving a big part of the information make a lot of sense, you know, and it was also sort of way of saying, hey, you're in the right path. You're just confused about something, but you're in the right path. So mostly a sense of trust and confidence and confirmation, sense of clarity was bringing to, sense of connection to something deeper also. About the predictions, okay, what catch more my attention, it was the short-term predictions, which really sort of made sense, and there was a confirmation of what my intuition was saying. And it's beautiful because a few months have passed and I can see how these predictions are happening, not in the way that I thought they would happen, interestingly, because my mind also grasped an idea of what these predictions were pointing at, and actually it's happening in a different way, but still they're happening. So it's so that's something beautiful. There is also predictions about your life in the future, and that some of it was a confirmation of longings or intentions. That is like, oh, according to this, it's something that will actually happen or is very likely to happen. Starting to practice the remedies was very beautiful. I felt connected to the deities in a way that I didn't feel connected before. I practiced mantra in the past, not very thoroughly, but from time to time, and there was some connection with the deities, but now it was something deeper, and that felt very beautiful, that it was opening also a door in a way. And I'm in the middle of performing the remedies because it takes a few months to go through them. So I feel changes and I feel there is energies moving and there are things that are aligning and coming into place, maybe because of the remedies and because of other things in my life. Mostly I felt grateful because I have the intuition that there is something they are doing in a way, you know. So I feel grateful that I could receive that and that I can also deepen that connection. Yeah, I would say that it's a beautiful tradition to connect with, and it can be very supportive in certain moments of life. It can be like a guidance in a way, you know? Especially because of the remedies and this deeper connection.